Hello, everybody. I am Sheekha, and you are listening to the podcast Rise and Tell with Sheekha. I'm going to talk about certain steps that you can take as a grown adult to make sure you stick to your goal, your dream. Today, I'm going to tell you three easy tips to make sure you are in the top 1%. First, consistency. Yes, it's right. Short term goals, long term goals, no matter what your goals are, consistency is key. When it comes to finance, health, fitness, your artistic goals, relationships, everything requires consistency. Take a marriage, for example. Do you know how much work it takes to be married to a person? Consistency plays a vital role in who you are as a person. Your work ethic doesn't just matter to your professional life, but also to your personal life. And I'm the perfect example because I suck at consistency. It took me a long time to make sure that I was ready to put myself out there. And y'all know it takes a lot of effort to put yourself out there for scrutiny, for comments, for everything. So I thought I have to have this X amount of thing ready and a certain list ready, and I had to check off everything in this column ready before I start my own channel, before I start my own podcast. But you know what? Nobody cares. You just have to start doing it. And that's my second point. Consistency, yes, but also get yourself motivated and inspired by small little things in your surroundings and do it. Just do it. I know I'm sounding like the tagline of Nike, but that is correct. That is absolutely correct. And it works. Stop waiting. No time is right time. And I learned that the hard way. So I don't want you to face the exact same thing that I faced. The only regret that I have in my entire existence of 32 years is that I did not start a YouTube channel sooner. I had a lot of content. I used to travel so much with my friends, my coworkers, and family, and I had so much fun in my 20s with the master's degree, and that was so much content. I wish I had done this sooner. So don't wait, just do it. Yes, it's going to suck in the first few months. It's going to suck real bad and it's going to get you down. And if you are someone like me who always wants to be good at everything, that's going to get you down really fast. But don't lose hope. Just be consistent and trust the process. That's my second tip. Now, my third and last tip is carry yourself. If you have a certain image of yourself in your mind that you want people to look at, or you want people to have this certain image or this specific image of yours in their mind. For example, think Michelle Obama. You know, when you think of her, you have this image in your head, right? Or when you think of any famous person, the way they carry themselves, the way they talk, the way they walk, the way, they behave when they're in public, how kind they are, how stern they are, how do they handle conflicts. It can even be at your workplace. Just start small. You don't have to always have Michelle Obama as your goal, but just start small. Like if you are already working, and I'm guessing if you're in your mid 20s and your early 30s or late 30s, you are already in a corporate setup or are having a 9 to 5 job. Who is that one person in your organization that you feel when you look at them or when you work with them, you're like, man, I wish I could be that person. Or, I want to be that person when I grow up or when I'm being promoted. Start noticing things and start carrying yourself like that, because it's only when you believe in yourself that others are going to believe in you. So if you believe that you're an amazing speaker or an amazing writer, start acting like it. Start acting like a famous writer, or start behaving like a amazing public speaker or an orator. Start behaving like that and acting like it, even if people around you make fun of you. And I have noticed this, and I'm not going to give out any names, but when I entered my 30s, I was really conscious of my clothing. And I wanted to completely revamp my wardrobe. And I went on a shopping spree, tried out different styles and different colors, stepped out of my comfort zone. It wasn't me completely. But I thought, you know what? Who is it that I'm trying to be? If I'm not happy, if I don't feel good, if I don't feel confident after all these changes, then they're useless. So I started looking at people and I started observing my mentors. I started observing the people who I look up to. And I was like, okay, dressing up like this is very simple. And when I changed the way I wanted to behave, well, I am my own goofy self with my friends, but when we go out, I still make conscious efforts to behave a certain way because that's the kind of image that I want, that I have in my head of my future self in my head is already formed. And I want to become that. So that's why I behave a certain way. I act a certain way when I'm outside. And my friends make fun of it. And that's okay because they do not have that image in their head. They don't know what my goals are. They do not know what my intention is, what my end goal is, what it looks like in my head, what my brand's going to be. They just know the present me and they know the past me. So if that doesn't align, obviously people are going to make fun of it. But don't let that get you down. If they are really good friends, they will accept these changes and they will support you in your process and in your journey. So find good friends. That was my third tip, is act who you want to be and you'll notice the difference, and this is going to make you stand out. I hope this was helpful. Let me know which point resonated with you and you're like, oh yeah, I need to start doing it. And you know what you have to do to see more content: like, comment, and subscribe. It's going to help me more. As always, keep growing, keep glowing, and be yourself. This is Shikha Singh signing off. Bye.